This is Assassin's Creed Odyssey running on a 3 gigahertz Intel Core i7 5960X with 24 gigs of RAM and a 8 gig NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1080 video card. So right now I've got the settings cranked fairly high. We are running at 1440p. Maximum field of view set. And then it looks like I've got it on basically the, this game's, normally you'd have low, medium, high, ultra. This one has ultra and very high, so it's a little harder to quantify, but it's good enough, it's high enough that the experience is effectively the max experience you're going to get. Now, I've said this before, and I'll say it with most of these games. This does deliver a viable 1440p budget experience, but I do expect most people that are running a system like this, if you know what you're doing and you know what you're trying to shoot for, I would really expect you to be running on a 24 or 27-inch 1080p. I still feel like 1440 is one step above what is reasonable to expect at a budget experience. So to me, budget is anything 500 and under, which this is going to be an under $500 computer. There would be those who would say it should be a lot under 500. I'm not going to specify at the moment, but it's going to be under 500. So I really feel like I really feel like we're still maybe a year off from expecting budget to be 1440p. Because when you think about it, a GPU capable of giving you a true good 1440p, I mean, probably a step above this, maybe a 1080 Ti, and those are still typically around 150. They can be had for less sometimes, but regular price is going to still sit around 150 for that GPU, give or take, maybe 125. And the thing with that is, yeah, I mean, you could get you could get a 1080 Ti and then build a system around it, and you could do it under $500. But when I build these systems for actual buyers, like I'm producing what people actually want, which is a pretty system with nice parts and a nice case. They want it in good condition. Once I factor all of that in, it gets pretty hard to actually hit the types of prices people want to pay for budget systems. I'm not saying it can't be done, but by the time I produce a system that somebody actually wants to buy, you're kind of pushing it for a 1440p, a true 1440p. But it does surprisingly well, and it hits surprisingly close. So I'm impressed with it personally.
All right. Oh. There you are. Let's see what you've gotten yourself into this time, Marcos.
I started a new save game file because, I don't mind playing through the game again. It's been a while, and I did basically beat it already. But my save game file was, so my original copy of this game was a cracked copy. It was possible to interface my cracked copy save game file with a legitimate Steam install, but it doesn't work right. And what happens is, in order to make it work, I have to manually transfer the files in. So I can't, if they don't upload right into Steam, so I have to manually set up each system that I try to run with that save game file, and I decided I wanted to stop having to do that. So
Because you don't know how.
so I started a new save game file.
Just wait. Floris.
Luris?
Okay, I need to get past all of this.
Of course.
Oh, I get a free horse.
Which one will it be?
Hmm.
I'll take the one in the mid. This is the one I want. Provos.
Not
By who?
into the
Do I have to kill someone?
Let's go.
It is worth mentioning also that you don't need 60 FPS for this. Somewhere in the neighborhood of 40, 45 is sufficient. So there is the option to crank up the settings at the expense of frame rate. That is an option here. And as long as it feels smooth, I would generally recommend it. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this quick look at Assassin's Creed Odyssey on the i7 5960X with the GTX 1080. And thanks for watching the video.
Stock up on the Malaikis.